tale of a young man who must look deep within himself and struggle with what he discovers. Listen and I will tell you all.
Our story takes place in the 13th century, a strange time in Denmark. Just 2 months ago, the king had died. A serpent stung him as he slept, or so everyone believes. The king's death left Hamlet without a father and the queen without a husband. But almost before the funeral was over, Claudius, the dead king's brother, married Hamlet's mother, Queen Gertrude. There is much gossip about these events, and Hamlet is very upset.
Right now, in a room in the royal castle, Hamlet's talking with his friend Horatio and mourning for his father. Hamlet's dressed in black. Horatio had just arrived at the castle. What brings you here, Horatio?
Mere laziness, my lord. I'd have enough of college.
Speak the truth, my dear friend. I know you're not lazy.
I came for your father's funeral.
Don't mock me, Horatio. You came from my mother's wedding.
They did happen one after another.
They save money that way, Horatio. The leftovers from the funeral reception that came through for the wedding feast. It's terrible. I never thought I'd see the day that something like this would happen. Horatio, I miss my father.
He was a good king.
He had all the qualities a man should have. I shall not look upon his like again.
My lord, I think I saw him.
My father? But he's dead.
Listen while I tell you what's happened, but first let me call Bernardo and Marcelius guards. Bernardo and Marcelius come in. 2 nights in a row, Bernardo and Marcelius saw a figure walking back and forth as they guarded the palace grounds. It looked just like the father from his face to his nose. The next night I went on a watch with him and I saw the ghost with my own eyes. It was your father.
It's very strange.
But it's the truth.
Will you be on watch tonight?
We will, my lord.
I will go with you. Perhaps the ghost will appear again.
It is midnight. Hamlet is on the castle's guard platform with Marcelius, Fernando, and Horatio. They are waiting for the ghost of Hamlet's father.
The air bites sharply. It is very cold. What time is it now?
I think it's just before midnight.
No, 12 is strong.
Suddenly, the ghost appears.
Look, my lord, here it comes.
God defend us, whether you're a spirit from heaven or a goblin from hell. I will speak to you. Oh, answer me. Tell me why you've come to the grave.
The ghost motions to Hamlet to follow him. It beckons you to go away with it as if it wants to speak you away.
Don't go!
It won't speak here. I have to follow. Hamlet follows the ghost a short distance from his friends. Speak, ghost. I won't follow you any farther.
Listen to me. My time is almost up. Soon I must return to the fires of purgatory.
Alas, poor ghost.
Do not pity me. You must listen, and after you hear what I have to tell you, you must take revenge.
What?
I am your father's spirit. If you ever loved your dear father, go and then revenge his foul and unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder most foul. Here's the truth, noble youth. The serpent that did steal your father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, I knew it was so. My uncle killed my father.
Yes, he poured poison in my ear as I slept. Then he stole my wife, the queen.
By that, all that is sacred to me, I will take revenge. I swear.
Whatever you do, do not harm your mother. Leave her to be dealt with by heaven in her own conscience. But now that morning is close upon us, I must go. Goodbye, goodbye. Remember me.
Hamlet walks back in the direction of his friends. Horatio, Marcelius, and Bernardo rush to his side, begging him to tell what has happened. But Hamlet refuses and insists that they swear never to reveal that they have seen the ghost.
Swear upon my sword.
Swear!
All the men swear to secrecy. I cannot tell you what the spirit said, but I will tell you that I plan to behave strangely for a while. Although I may seem crazy, I am not. Remember that. Pretending I'm insane is the only way I can hide my feelings and figure out what I'm going to do.
Horatio and the guards leave.
Why has fate thrown me, a mere youth, into this situation? Must I be the one to solve all the world's problems? Time is out of joint, I am afraid, but I will do what I must. Though I am no killer, I will keep my vow to my father. But was it truly my father who spoke to me? Perhaps it was the devil in disguise. Maybe I really am crazy. Could I have imagined the whole thing?
Early the next morning, Matthias is getting ready to go to France. He is having a last word with his sister Ophelia. Hamlet has shown interest in Ophelia by visiting her and giving her gifts.
Farewell, sister. Please let me hear from you. Do you doubt I will? And as for Hamlet, do not take him too seriously. Perhaps he loves you now, but you must realize, given his position as crown prince, that his life is not his own. Be careful with it. I will keep your advice in mind. Polonius, the turn and Ophelia's father, enters. He's known for his speeches and his constant scheming.
Still, your life has get going. Your ship is
nobler in the peace of mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing in them, to die, to sleep, perhaps to dream. But that's the rub. In the sleep of death, what dreams may come? Thinking like this turns every man into a coward. Every choice seems bad when I brought about it, and in the end, I'm paralyzed, unable to do anything at all.
Just then, Ophelia arrives.
Ophelia? My good lord, how have you been? Good of you to ask. Fine, fine. My lord, I've come to return the gifts you've given. Please take them.
Ophelia tries to hand Hamlet some jewelry, but he refuses to take it.
No, I never give you anything. But you did, my lord. And as you did, you said such sweet things that the presents became even more beautiful. You know, Ophelia, I did love you once. Indeed, my lord, you made me believe you did. You shouldn't have believed me. Goodness cannot overcome our sinful nature. I loved you not. I was deceived then. Get thee to a nunnery. Do you want to give birth to sinners? Even I, myself, rather honest person, could accuse myself of so many crimes that would have been better if my mother had never given birth to me. Go to a nunnery. Where's your father, by the way? At home, my lord. Let him be locked in then, so he can play the fool only in his own house. Goodbye.
Hamlet storms out of the room. He suspects the meeting was set up. He's sorry to have hurt Ophelia's feelings, but he feels as if he has to keep his mouth integrity.
Heaven help him. His great mind has been destroyed. This youth that everyone adored is lost to us forever.
Polonius and the king come out.
It is clear that Hamlet's madness comes from something other than love. It is dangerous to have him around.
It's now the following evening. In the afternoon, the royal palace saw a play. Hamlet had secretly arranged for the actors to recreate the murder of Hamlet's father on stage. In the months since Hamlet met his father's ghost, he began to doubt his reality of vision. He wondered if he was losing his mind. Hamlet thought that he could figure out if his own fault. If he reacted to seeing the murder acted out.
The king had a violent reaction to seeing the murder scene. This convinced Hamlet once and for all what the ghost had said was correct. The king killed him. Hamlet now knows he must take his revenge soon or betray his promise to his father.
The king is alone in a room in a palace, reeling from the shock of seeing his crime recreated on stage.
Oh, my crime is horrible. I have murdered my brother, and I can't ask God for forgiveness for the sin because I still have what I gained from it. My crown, my wife, and my own ambition. Will God forgive me for the murder if I keep all these things? I must give it a try.
The king kneels to pray. Hamlet enters to see him on his knees.
I could kill him now, but if I murder him while he's praying, he'll go straight to heaven. What kind of revenge is that? No, I must wait until I catch him in a sin. Or am I just putting things off? Perhaps I am. I don't want to become a killer.
Hamlet's mother called him to her room. She wants to try once more to figure out what's causing his madness. Polonius again arranged to hide behind a wall hanging and spy on the conversation.
What do you want, Mother?
You've offended your father, Hamlet.
No, you've offended my father.
Come, you're being ridiculous.
Go, you're being evil. Have you forgotten who you're talking to? Of course not. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and, though I wish it were so, my mother.
I've had enough of this. I need you.
No, Mother, please listen to me.
Hamlet grabs his mother's arms. He's frightened by the roughness.
Oh, you're going to murder me? Help!
Hamlet pulled swords and stabbed at him, and Polonius, he had thought that the voice was that of the king. To Hamlet's dismay, it's Polonius who swung the sword in the eyes.
When the king learns about Polonius' death, he is angry and frightened of what Hamlet might do to him. He tries to send Hamlet away for his word, so the king grows more and more upset.
Meanwhile, Lartes is back from Denmark. When he returned from France, when he heard of his father Polonius, Lartes believes the rumors that the king killed Polonius. He storms into the king's secret sword.
What has happened to my father?
Dead, but don't believe the rumors. I did not kill him.
Then how did he die? I will not be trifled with, and I will take revenge for his death.
I won't stop you.
Ophelia enters, her clothes are in tatters, and she is singing and carrying wild flowers. As always, she is out of her mind with grief over her father's death.
And won't he come again? Won't he come again? No, go to your deathbed. He will never come again. Oh, God, do you see this? What has happened to my sister?
Come, Lartes, I'll explain the situation to you.
The king leads Lartes out of the room. Lartes and the king talk alone.
It was Hamlet who killed your father. He meant to kill me.
Why haven't you done anything about it?
For two reasons. His mother is so fond of him and he is so popular with the people. There would be riots if I took action against him.
And for these reasons, my father is dead and my sister has been driven insane.
Lartes, if you do what I say,
information will happen upon the funeral or walking through the graveyard.